shooting this video. Um, Person, my wife was speaking, well, at least she thought she was speaking to a hairstylist that she know. Turns out it's it's about this man that was delivering mail. Somehow he was giving the instructions to go pick up a package that's supposed to come to my wife. My wife is trying to talk to her friend about this, which is her hairstylist slash friend. She even introduced her to people that work with her, so and some sorority members and everything to this person. And caught on that actually it wasn't the person. Here we go again, because this person is have gotten an illegal wiretap. They're into our conversation. And like I told you before, this fake warrant is either used to extort money, to make threats, to do blackmail, to do frame you up, which is the same as blackmail, framing someone, right? Impersonating something. I mean, not impersonating, but fabricating. That's the word I'm looking for. Fabricating something and then blaming someone for the what you created, you fabricated. That's the same as blackmail. Or is used as, like I say, a bribe, attempting to bribe. But here, as soon as my wife got off the phone by texting with her friend, of course, this is the resort. Because the person is sitting here listening to us, this person who's pretending to be a special agent, is listening to, watching our conversations. Because when they go get this warrant, illegal wiretap, they can listen on your phone calls, they can look at your texts and your emails, right? And because you don't like what we're saying, and you've been caught pretending to be the person again, speaking for the person, my wife sent the person back the actual email, well, the text that this person is speaking for her, pretending to be her, right? Now, when that don't work, this is what this clown is sending us right here. Weapon threats. I'm being sponsored this on Facebook. You see this? This is what this clown is sending us. This is what this idiot is sending us, right? Because you're screwed. Because you see this? Target. You see that? That's all about threats. It's all about threats. If you've been approached with this scheme, please contact the authorities. What you need to wiretap, you need a court order for a wiretap. You have to be a police, a law enforcement. You can't be pretending you one. You have to really be a law enforcement. Then you need a search warrant. Then, in addition, the police, the law enforcement, whether you say you're a federal special agent, whoever you are, if you're a federal agent, it got to come from the federal government, right? Can't come from a state judge, right? Vice versa. Can't be a federal judge handing something to a state person, right? So that's jurisdiction. You have to stay within that jurisdiction. In addition, the police must also show that they're unsuccessful, exhausted, having exhausted all other less intrusive means of investigation, or those other means are too dangerous, right? But you can bypass all that. The way you bypass it is you just create a document. Let me see, can I find that? Create a document and more gun threats. You see that? Threats. You create a document by you create a document by just making up a warrant, right? It's not in the court, right? And then you got to seal it and put it in the court. It has to be in the court. It has to be in the court. Without it being in the court, you know it's a fraud. And here's the thing: all the people that's been told this information, now you're fully aware. You can't pretend that you're not aware because you're fully aware. You know this person's not a law enforcement agent, especially these people that's a part of this sorority group. You know for sure that she's not. You know this person is. You know personally. You know the person is not a law enforcement agent. So if they've been telling you something about they got a warrant and all this crap here, you know what you have to do. You know what you have to do.
Prepare yourself for a very crowded.
So just staying quiet is not going to get it, not going to cut it. Just because you've been told to be quiet, to keep a secret, it's not going to get it. Because the person tells you to be quiet, it's not going to get it. This person is involved in all type of illegal criminal acts. And if you've been contacted and been involved, this person's been spoofing your phone and pretending to be you, well, you know it's clear evidence that it's a whole record of a trail that this person had left behind. You know that you're going to be called on, right? It's common sense. This person is not too bright. This person is not the brightest. This person is not the sharpest tool in the toolbox. Creating fake court orders. If they did this to Google and done over more than 60 bogus documents they put and gave them. See, here's the thing: none of these documents are in the court. That's why it's bogus. No judge have actually signed none of this. This is the same thing in our case. No judge have signed anything. This is all bogus. They're not in the court. That's why they was fined, because these documents is not in the court. So people's rights have been violated because you simply didn't verify something was in the court, whether it was valid or not. Just because someone presented it to you, don't make it real. Right? And like I said, look at this story here. We all familiar with this story here. What happened to this young lady? She actually lost her life based on these people putting together a fake warrant. Right now, the truth just coming out that really was just a bogus warrant. They told the judge some crap. In this case, they actually did have a judge, but they told the judge some crap and they created a warrant. Right? Right? And now it's out. So clearly we see this happen. That's why I'm receiving all these threats Saturday night on to Sunday. Because this person was forced to pretend to be someone again tonight. Just like they pretend to be this person right here. We submitted this to the ORG in 2019. Do you think it was ever answered? No, it was never answered. But it have to be answered, though. It have to be answered, but it was never answered. But it have to be answered, right? Right? It's got to be answered, right? This guy here pretending right here, pretending to be a U.S. Postal Inspector. He's trying to send us over to this person who's, you know, who's going around claiming they're a special agent and they with the OIG and all this crap, and they got a warrant, they got this, they got that, they got this, right? You see that? That's a real bullet hole. You see, this right here come off Facebook too. This is a sponsored ad right here. Stop wasting time. This is a sponsored ad. See that? You see that? You see that pistol? Someone with selfie doing a selfie. A white female doing a selfie with a pistol. That's what's sponsored to us. All this is going on. That's why we're receiving threats in the middle of the night. But after I post this, they'll be gone.